siinä kaupan.
I was only curious, dwarf. I meant no offense. I'm merely a seeker of knowledge.
The dwarves give nothing away for free.
Apologies for the distraction, Master Blacksmith. I'll leave you to your work.
Well, what shall I craft for you today, High One? Bottomless breeches for soiling yourself on the battlefield?
What were you and the builder discussing?
Harvey, my gentle jailer. You know we dwarves give nothing away for free. If you want your question answered, I'll need something in return.
Such as?
A hidden fact known only to you, Farseer. That I may share in your secret knowledge of the world.
The sun and the moon are pulled by two horses across the day and night skies. Skinfaxir and Hreimfaxir are their names. And each morning's dew is the fallen slopper from Hreimfaxir's foaming mouth.
Curious. Thank you, Harvey. So, you asked what that sack of sheep guts was after? He wanted to know how magic affected your Hugr.
Why would he want to know the effect of magic on my spirit?
Not just you, Harvey. The lot of you. Aesir and Vanir alike. I told him to shovel his shit somewhere else. Now, if that's all you came to know, you can piss off and let me work.
I have one more need. Can you forge me an unbreakable chain?
Chains are overrated. One weak link and it's worthless. Let me craft a cord that Thor himself could not break.
It must be strong enough to bind a powerful beast.
I will sluice my sweat into this cord, Harvey. All knowledge I have and skill I own will define it. And what will I get in return?
Make good on your claim, and your contract is fulfilled.
I smell bait. What's the trap?
No trap, no trickery. Forge me this cord, and you shall be free of my service.
To craft such a cord, I'll need a few impossible ingredients.
Name them.
The list there. I have a bear's tendon, a fish's breath, and
A cat's footsteps, and the root of a mountain. How do I find these?
how the fuck would I know? The riddles will guide you.
I have no patience for riddles, dwarf.
Those riddles are as ancient as the world, with lore passed down from Niji and Nidi to Northri and Sudri, Austri and Vestri, Althjover.
I understand. I will return shortly.
Okay.
Valim, Bivor, Vavor, Bombur, Nori, An and Annar,
Let's see. Over the gate to the great Norse Hall, a golden cat sits patiently, gazing upon many tall towers. She will flee when she is found, but follow without fear. Look, leap and descend. Once she leads you to the end, and it goes to the ground. Land as well and swiftly steal her stand. There, right? Let's see if we can get this thing out there.
Hvað þykist þið öngla? Það var þeirra beista kvikkjus.
Turn like that sometimes. It's like I guess that's down there. Here. Good. Let's see what's up there in this one.
Oh, Skadi! Why are you so cold? Oh, Skadi! I curse the day you were seized with lust for my perfect legs. Go back to your
if you insist on playing host to your new wife and family, try to contain their activities to your home in Mountain. Given the rise of Jotun aggression, Skadi and her kin will not be treated kindly beyond your borders. We need your strength guarding our shores, not drowning your cares on one of your island retreats. Remember, you're a lord of the Vanir, not a thrall to the giants.
Njorda, your drunken laments ripple through Asgard.
Hello,
what has
Lila.
brought you to this state?
I have a beautiful beach home in Noitun. The most perfect place in all Asgard. But is it enough to make Skadi happy? No. She wants us to freeze up in the fucking mountains.
She is Jotun. You should have known this before you married her.
She chose me. Can I help it that I have such beautiful feet?
You cannot keep this up. Your wailing will summon a sea storm.
I care not. I have mead enough to keep me warm till Skadi and her clan return to their frigid homeland.
Maybe they will, but not before plundering the vast riches from your beautiful home.
I had not thought of that. By Emir's balls! I must return to shore! Bring me a boat! I still have my pride. I refuse to swim like a fisherman! Bring me a boat!
Well, I have a boat. I'm doing good, Lila. How are you doing?
Scotty! Her heart is as cold as her mountain peaks.
Having a Jotun for a wife cannot be easy.
The only time she ever really smiled was when that coat nearly ripped Loki's balls off. I remember thinking, that one is cruel and magnificent. But the pleasure was not worth the pain. And now I have her whole cursed clan to deal with.
I know a rune that will dull the edges of their weapons.
Only if it will blunt her tongue.
I guess this not it. Ah, okay. Delay the day.
I hope you find peace, noble Njorda. A bad match can be troublesome, but not worse than having nothing to love.
My home at Noatun will bring me pleasure enough. But what about you, wily one? What do you love?
Knowledge seeking, and the pursuit of it. Untangling.
Okay. That was that one done. What are we going for now? Good question. These two. Let's see. Now we have riddles to solve. Going down. Whee. I think it's up there. I need to run. Talks about a golden cat. Oops.
Oh, creepy stuff.
There, huh?
One of Freya's statues. Who put you up here, little cat? So that's how it is. Lead the way, nimble one. Where are you leading me?
Where the heck did it go?
Nowhere to go but down. I have it. Who knew you could capture a sound?
Eh? That one done. We have the other one, taking root. Cradle in rock at Asgard's highest height. A seed sleeps in Ymir's cold grip. Warm it awake, bring it to water, whole bone to sprout with new life. Wonder if it's that one. That is the highest point of Asgard. I wanna check that one out though.
Nei, hann snér til Kristin.
Yeah, highest point is that mountain we climbed up yesterday. I assume, unless they mean that freaking massive amount used tree. Otherwise, the highest point is that mountain over there. It's up in that mountain we need to go. I assume. Oh.
Greybeard! I see you there!
Thor! Why do you call?
A challenge! Will you face me in fighting?
I will accept your challenge and teach you a lesson through humiliation. Now speak, that I might hear the strength of your convictions.
Come and fight me, All-Father! It's time to perform! I'm the ruler of thunder, you're caught in the storm! Cross the water and meet me, I'll show you my might!
Oh, beware what you ask for! I will finish the fight!
Not bad, old man! I have slain giants and monsters. I am endlessly brave. I am adored by the masses from warrior to slave. You are the worst of the Aesir, a coddled old clod.
I'm as wise as an owl! You're a fool of a god!
You were lucky. Shame serves as your shadow wherever you roam. Your failure's the point, and I'll hammer it home. You're a simpering greybeard who will soon meet his end.
And I promise that the same fate awaits you, my friend!
Not your best work, All-Father!
Describe defeat for me, Thor! I do not know the taste!
This setback will only drive me to get better, to get stronger, and I will return and crush you with my wit!
Nice. Where's my 4? Let's go and do the stuff that's out on this island over here. I command our little longboat. Let's go and raid island. Yeah, I need to... Oh, I can't do it. Aww. Can't blow my longhorn. Blow my horn, I should say. Depends on how dirty mind you have. Like standing right where it should be. But it won't show up.
Sunan, guide me.
It's way, way, way down there. Okay.
They will attack on sight here.
need a way down somewhere. Be a way down.
Your curses cannot touch me. Your weapons will not harm me. I will bathe in your blood. Your curses cannot touch me. Your weapons will not harm me.
Warrior, put reins upon your battle lust and ride it. Do not be ridden by it.
I do not know your face, but I know...
Yes, think. What are your last memories?
I remember the fire fog, filling my throat, wading through a sea of blood and meat. A spear piercing my heart.
And then the Valkyries plucked you from the Helvigr, which leads lesser men to hell, and brought you here, to glorious Asgard.
Asgard? This place is truly like no other. And, this is not a dream? Am I supposed to fight you?
We will fight together, and become part of the greatest army ever assembled. But first, go eat and drink among the gods. Take your place in the Hall of the Slain. Your bravery has earned it.
Thor! Stormbringer! I offer you my blade! Odin, Raven Feeder! I give you my life!
Okay, buddy. Seems like another quest is gonna end up in here. But Builder's Nose. The deviance of the second rune is a binding. When used with the 14th, the tune name is revealed to see the enhancement. There must be some other way down. This is gonna be another one of those shield things, you see. Yeah, so now I'm gonna get down here to get this one then.
This area is off limits.
Can dive here. I don't know how I'm gonna get to this one then. This is a cave. On the side here somewhere. I don't know how I'm gonna get to that one right now, at least.
Spread your wings, Sunan.
For a cave entrance. Ah, there we have it. Do 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 do. Yeah, can't go there yet. Locked behind some door where I can't go. Let's see, we go to the highest point of Asgard. Unless it is up there.
This looks like the right place. There's the seed in the mountain's rocky grip. Some heat may free it from its shell. The seed will not sprout root until I get it into some water.
Yeah, but I don't want to step in there until...
I must retrieve the root for Ivaldi before it takes hold. Let's see what you can make of these, Ivaldi.
Going down. It sounds like an airplane crashing. Going down.
dragon's footfall when I hear one.
I found everything you asked for. How soon can you finish this unbreakable cord?
As soon as it wants to be made. You cannot rush this kind of magic. It flows with a speed all its own.
Find me as soon as it's ready.
By the way, after we spoke of the Hugr, a cousin came by with his own spirit tale. I don't trust coincidence, so this one's free.
What did he say?
He told me his sister's husband Borin drank a mead brewed in Jotunheim, and it sent his Hugr into a goat.
The spirit of a dwarf in the body of a goat?
Stranger still, his sister didn't even notice.
Heavy!
Don't drag me into this.
The tower is nearly finished.
Do not fret. The final hours are ticking down.
Not fast enough. I feel the jaws of a trap closing upon me.
Knowing you are in a trap is the first step to avoiding it.
You don't care if I'm married off to this builder, do you?
You are the queen of Asgard, the host of Folkvanga, the shepherd of the slain. Of course I care.
Yet you act as if I'm some treasure to be traded about.
I was wrong to use you like that. I will confront the builder and pry the truth out of him.
A limp apology, but it will suffice for now. Once the builder is dealt with, turn your spear on Loki. Every chance he had, he dug us deeper into this mess.
If Loki is up to something, I will see to it that he is punished. Blood Oath be damned.
Okay. Kinda curious about this though. Don't get these now. I'm also wondering if I should go and get these now or wait. I think those 4 up there and those 3 over there might belong to quest line. Because there are so many Jotuns in those places. That one we need all 30 of these damn things. That's a lot. Collect.
Who will join us on this wild hunt? Which among you hunger for a challenge, eh? Who here has an appetite for adventure?
He finished the tower. Have we been outplayed? Hail, Andrimnir! Off again to hunt the immortal boar?
Yes. Yet again, Saehrimnir has risen from his bones and escaped my kitchen. It should prove to be a vigorous chase.
You never tire of tracking this beast.
No hunt is more thrilling, and his meat has no equal. Come.
I think that guy builder is some kind of a god who is, as he said, tricked us. He's going on a hunt. I like these side missions, so these are the side quests. They are fun. Always different so far.
on, you sluggards! Have you no appetite? This meat is not to be missed. Take care, he is cunning. Seirimnir is as deadly as he is delicious. It is worth risking death for the meal of your life.
What? Mayor? What a beast! What a monster! Oh, I have never felt more alive!
What the heck can I... It takes a long time to charge up.
Almost taste its flesh. I hunger for a
Blood for Odin!
Skillfully done, Lordkeeper. I will save you the juiciest cut.
Can I
Come,
just
you
use the
brave
bow then?
butchers. Let us prepare a true hero's feast.
I thought we had to go somewhere specific place to fight him or something. Yeah, that was slightly disappointing. What do we have here then? Bow stun finish. Press R when aiming at a stunned enemy's head to trigger the bow stun finisher. This one gives. It's a hunter bow, which we use. Release your arrows you finish drawing it to make the next one draw faster. It's not that good to... Because I want to do headshots on people. Or weak points. I'm not so much caring about specific areas. Oh, quick. Autoload is kinda meh. Probably get this one next. These two are really interesting to me right now. The question is, there's something here. What if there's one here and one here, I think, and one over here, and something down here, here. It's like 5 more nodes somewhere. Hey, it's hard to know. Don't get these two. Have them. Letter for 4, husband to my mother. They call thee Lord of Lightning, but you're nothing near so swift. No more nimble than a boar and quick like a brown bear in winter. Do you a dare treetops? Do you a dare treetop chance? Can you dance on air and brands as I flew across Ringhorny's oars before it fell to funeral flames? Or...
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
There. Okay, let's go and check out the tower then.
I must be careful now.
Like what you see? Quite the tower, hmm? Not my best work, but it has a certain glow. Now then, where's my queen?
You're finished. The tower is functional.
One rune remains, which I shall inscribe after I am wet.
Who helped you complete the work, Builder? You could not have managed so quickly on your own.
Our agreement said nothing about outside help. Now, where is Freya? I'm tired of waiting.
Outside help. Interesting choice of words.
Hail, Harvey! Hail, Builder!
We bring you your bride.
Freya, my beloved. Why does she leer so wickedly?
Freya is so excited that she has refused food or drink until the marriage is consummated.
I'm pleased, but somewhat surprised since this unwilling union was thrust upon her sight unseen.
Once she saw this tower, a testament to your strength, she knew you to be a great man indeed.
Enough chatter. We have upheld our end of the bargain. Will you finish your work?
I'm sorry, but I've never seen such wild eyes. Why does she look so feral?
Since hearing of your offer, she has not closed her eyes. She fears what she might miss in the abyss of comforting sleep.
This is no dream, my love. It is all quite real. Speak and tell me you agree.
Quit stalling and kiss her, Dungmeat! Consummate your betrothal!
Yes, a kiss. A brief taste to whet my appetite. Delicious. Your lips are two pillows on a bed of rain rose petals.
And yours are cold and rough as unpolished stone.
What trickery is this?
Is something wrong?
Her voice! It's hideous!
I have been told it has a seductive quality.
By a wolf.
Treachery! Bring me the real Freya or my offer is withdrawn!
I'll bring myself if you don't mind.
Freya, you don't need
You have
to...
next to nothing, Aesir. Only this useless monument to your ineptitude. You've been a good boy, Thor. Don't gamble your winnings. And you, Havi. You tried to avoid responsibility by not making a choice, but that was a choice in itself, and look where it has brought us.
We have taken you for granted, it is true. That ends now.
Has this sad spectacle been for my sake alone? I've seen better drama on the festering carcass of a dead pig!
Finish your work, or suffer.
No Freya, no shield.
To Helheim with him, Harvey. I know where he keeps his enchanted paint.
Show me. Thor, Tyr, watch our guests closely. Freya, I hope we will have words when this is done. Why do you still wear Freya's form?
A reminder of who's at stake.
Change back. This is disturbing. Where do we go now?
I don't know. I didn't say I was watching him every moment.
So you do not know where he kept his supplies?
They must be nearby. He never left this area. Mostly never.
Now where we need to go is down in that cave.
We have found the worm's lair.
Are those the builder's pets? He has
More deception. The builder will suffer for this.
There's a door further in. Help me smash it.
Hold, Loki. We need to talk. I should be.
What is it, Harvey?
Loki? Did you know this builder before we met him at Heimdall's tower?
Did I know him? As in friends? Or know of him?
Did you invite him here?
I did, yes. He rescued my son from Jotunheim, so I agreed to bring him here and help him find work. That's all.
Make this right, Loki, or the blood oath that binds me is forfeit. For you and your son, is that clear?
As a cloudless sky, High One.
Damn. Okay. Loki is the one behind all this crap.
More deer.
Go ahead. I'll watch your back.
That's cold comfort. A quiet crossing might be best. Emir's blood. Loki, slay these shapeshifters! Is that all of them?
I hope so. Let's get the paint.
I have the paint.
Then let us fade like shadows in the light.
Do, 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 do. I wonder if he's gonna end up with us fighting the Builder or Loki.
It appears we've underestimated him.
On your advice, find some way to hinder his efforts, or I will offer you as his price.
I live to serve, Ravenfeather.
In this world, we are such an assholes. Actually, how we are treating people. But when we are in the other place, we are so nice and all.
Stay right there, Builder.
It's like
We're not
the totally
finished with you.
opposite world.
You survived my trap. How disappointing.
Invaders from Jotunheim. We slaughtered them all.
Buri's ballsack. Can I kill him now?
We do not need this honor cheat. We will complete the tower ourselves.
My Hugr makes it work. I am bound to it through the magic of your realm.
You perverted our sacred waters. We have every reason to kill you.
Well reasoned. They should call you the god of hindsight, all-knowing after the fact.
I will finish the inscription. Builder, you stay with me. You others go.
Elhas, for protection.
You gutless worm, slayer of my kin, oath breaker, spirit taker. I didn't build this tower to keep your enemies out. I built it to keep you in. You thought you could slay my people without punishment or prize? You and your slab-handed son?
Their lives were the price of their arrogance. His head is exposed. Reach it. I could get a better shot at his head from above.
Come on. I'm above, but I can't. What the? Can I? Okay.
Damn it, missed.
That's what we need to do. We need to wait for that.
Almost.
You shape the 9 worlds, but you do not control them.
Control them? I only wish to survive them.
Your bones will form the cornerstone of a new world ruled by Jotnar.
Your time has passed. There's no turning back the seasons.
If our doom is assured, I will ensure that you share it.
Out of arrows. Oh, okay. There we go.
Is the Jotun dead?
And his magic dies with him. Does that worry you, trickster?
What are you implying?
Were you behind this? You dishonorable truth-tangler.
What do you know of honor, Freya? You've fed more men than all the halls in Midgard.
You're a fine one to talk of sexual appetites. You fathered a wolf cub.
I'll not hear a lecture from the Lord of Petty Rules, who stiffens at the thought of laying down the law. And before you threaten to brandish your hammer, Thor, remember, without it, you'd be no better than a troll. Only twice as stupid.
Oh,
You festering ballsack swollen with the foulest drippings of Emir's corpse. No oath is worth this abuse.
But you won't break it, Harvey. You cannot. All your efforts to evade destiny will only fling you further along its course. If you're not careful, you may be the author of your own destruction.
Leave him. He will do little harm while his son remains captive.
A mouthful of iron would put a stop to his babbling.
What now, wise one? We have returned to the place from which we set out. Ragnarok is coming, and we are no safer.
There may be a solution in Jotunheim. Hugger magic, they call it. I will travel there to see it for myself. Until I have the final binding, Loki's son must not leave that island. In time, it shall serve as a sanctuary for all wolves.
I will watch over him, as one of my own kin.
Then I'll leave the realm in your capable hands, my queen. If my own are empty when I return, I will accept destiny with both.
Use the gate to Jotunheim, huh? Hello. Just wondering if I should go and get these things now or not, though. So hard to say. I don't want to do the things twice, having to go and slay so much. Let's just go over there to Jotunheim and see what that is all about then. I know there's a lot of Jotunheim enemies there that I have to fight, so...
Saknakorpsesti. Hann var dreigilega í...
Nú, ein mánuður mun...
Mikið hjarni! Bimanar meðast...
It reminds me a bit of God of War game. Traveling to these different places from Trying to solve different, get some different clues and what to do and so on. Yeah, I've been on that bridge a few times now. Yeah, we did fight on it before. That was like quest that bugged out. Say something gonna happen or no.
Welcome back. Your face is bright, and your eyes seem clearer. Tell me of everything you have seen.
I've been to Asgard, the seat of the gods. I saw through Odin's eyes, just as you said. In every vision, I inhabited his form, lived as he once lived. In his body, I was myself, but I was carried by his whims. His thoughts were as known to me as my own. We were two, but we existed as one.
And what have you learned?
More than learned. I felt everything. His fears and doubts, his loves and passions.
Incredible. What else?
I consorted with Loki, the trickster. We quarreled often, as siblings. But soon our fight grew dark. When he revealed he had sired a wolf cub, my rage was unbound.
Because he had hid the truth from you?
Yes, because he knew that wolves were not allowed in Asgard. He flaunted my command.
Perhaps this was the purpose of your vision. To overcome an inner fear and find forgiveness in your heart.
Maybe. But before my vision ended, I was seized by great purpose. I devised a plan, a voyage to Jotunheim. And then I awoke.
Interesting. Was there anything else?
I heard a prophecy. Warning of Ragnarok, the destruction of the world, the end of all time, and the Nornir. They warned me of the great wolf Fenrir, and how he hungered for my blood. But there was something else. Hope. I was undaunted by the coming cataclysm.
Perhaps this aspect of your vision inspires bravery. Truly, you are touched by the gods. Was there more?
There was nothing more. Nothing of great significance. The dream has faded.
Eivor, your visions are unlike any I have encountered. Leave me now. I must think on what you have shared.
Let me go back. Okay, I want to finish up things there then. Let's go deeper. Okay. Is next time we going to Jotunheim then, or what? It's like so hard to know if we're gonna end up in Asgard or where the heck we're gonna end up at. Let's see what we have here. what it was, a line there. Old blind man. Guess we need to get these 3 points. See what's there and see what's here. So we're gonna get a new potion. So let's go back in here then. You're both blind and Leela. Okay, we're gonna go and get these last golden things and kill some Jotunheims then. I'm gonna get some fresh coffee. Right back. That was the wrong scene. I just wonder if you're gonna end up in Asgard again or not. The next one will be, I assume we're gonna end up in Jotunheim next time. Next division. Well, actually, let's do it this way. Do these. And up and around there. And you have to do all the work just getting down at the correct level. Yeah, we can just jump all the way down.
This place is heavily guarded.
Ta-da! Oop. Yeah. Boop. No. What? Oh, god damn it! I had to press F. Dodge there. Thank you. It looks like I hit those weak spots there, so... Oops. Oh, hello. Hey, we can play soccer! Oh, football, as we in Europe say. And he scores! Yeah! Oh, come on, I need a freaking key for it.
Over now. Coward
Try to grip the fool.
Probably had to climb up there or get in there somehow.
The guards here are vigilant.
Good practice though, doing this. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get in here actually. It looks like we are gonna have to come in from the top. Not wasting any arrows. Warlord's Log. AC ruins are powerful but flawed. Flaws we could turn to our advantage. Learn what you can from the dwarves. They guard their Secrets jealously but may open to bribery. The limits of Vanir magic are still unknown. Poisoning their alliance with the sea remains our best strategy.
Best not to draw attention here.
Hey, Murphys! A little bit of easy puzzle. How's Murphy's doing? Being sleepy as usual, or? Okay, we're done with all that then. Yeah. So let's go over here and clean up that place then.
Go!
Bench warmer Murphys. you get for your teleportation.
Won't take long.
Eat and sleep. That's what Murphy lives for. We have to come in a different direction. The way out. And that's not the way up. What the? Press jump in? No? There we go. It shows there's supposed to be 4 wealth. When the heck is the last one, man? I only have 3 left. I have hidden. That one is so good, really. What the heck? I pressed very down? How did that not work? Kick in the nuts and a kick in the head. A mighty torch. Hold fast, another wave will soon break to land, destroy peace, sow terror, create chaos. Break something.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Wonder it had to be something we had to do in there, otherwise it would be strange. We're missing one. This way and up. Where can this last booger be then? I mean, it could be on this island over here. We haven't been there. That might be it. Maybe we should take a little journey over there. Because we need that one to do the last mystery. Yeah, I don't been everywhere else, and that's the only place I haven't been at yet. In the Garden of Ashes. I don't see where else I can be. But after that we are done in Asgard for now. Done all the questing and really here, yep. There it popped up. Ring the island, huh? Come on, Rudolph, the reindeer. Go up. Okay. It's not going to be that easy, of course. Yes, as well, just climb up. Seems like this is gonna be a boss fight later on. And we're not allowed in there. You're locked out. We can't do that part yet. Great. How the heck do I get out of here now, though? Do I have to go all the way over there? Before it was there, I could click that button over there. Yeah, and that one is locked behind that feed, which I can't go through. I would dislike things like that. I wonder if you can do it like this. Map world. Yeah, I have to travel and go through the Jotunheim portal again.
Overmetting fyrir 2 sumrum.
Oh, fuck! Oh!
And that's not how you do it. So how the heck do I get back then? Okay. Okay, this one. But it would be one of these gates. Hey, then we've done everything we can do in Asgard for now. Are in Sent. Where the heck is Sent at? All the way down there. That's not where we're going right now, so... let's see if we can do some more, quick contracts. That one is bugged. We done that one already. This one is also bugged. Door? No, that one we haven't done. This one is bugged because we already done that one. need 18.
I would like to...
You should buy that. Perfect. I'll happily take these.
Don't need that. I need these.
You will get so much. Nothing else?
Nope.
I have...
Don't be a stranger.
I can't do anything with these because I haven't found the material needed to upgrade these yet. So. I still can't believe I only found so little fabric still.
Good day.
What do you have today?
Do I want to see what he has? Maybe got that one. Okay, so he doesn't really have anything. Pretty nice shield, but expensive.
Have you got a contract for me?
Another day, another series. A trusted courier has gone missing. No hurry, but sooner's always better. So long.
What have you brought for me today, Eivor?
You and Petra chasing a white elk in the woods high as wispy clouds, my god! I could barely breathe for laughing.
Happy to say I've refreshed my stocks.
May I see your stores?
Oh yeah, we know where that one is at. And the wolves. These two, I have no idea what they are. These are the three wolves we have to fight, and this one I think is the one. No, that's the wolves. The black shuck is the one alone one.
Done for now.
I brought something for you.
You have anything for him?
I'm looking for this.
Oh, that's it's actually press. I thought it would automatically fill in, but you have to press.
I'd pay well for this.
Wolf fangs, huh? Okay, so we need to start killing wolves.
We always have need for this.
Because I need a gold. Oh, and I need that. What's that? We need fox.
Bringing me this would be helpful.
Animal bone? What the heck did we get that from? These are things I need.
I could really use this.
Bringing me this would be helpful. Excellent.
Foxes,
I'd pay well for this.
wolves. Don't know where we get animal bones from, but okay. Foxes and wolves we need to kill.
We always have need for this. Nothing else?
I must take my leave.
Happy hunting!
Oh wait.
What have you got?
All done.
I will see you later.
Until next time.
Let's see these contracts then. It's like it's the same one as we've done before. One if I... There must be a way to get to this one though. What if we should have a little go at these two? That one, see if we can get to it.